How do you respond when the prospect says, we really like what you're offering, but we did some research and we found a lot of negative reviews about your company online? How many sales do you lose every single week, every single month, every single year just from that one objection? Because every single company, we all know, will have negative reviews. There is no company on planet Earth that does not have at least one crazy negative review from some crazy person. It just is what it is. You know, I love Range Rovers, but if I Google them right now, I'm probably going to see some negative reviews. Now, mainly positive, but for sure there's going to be a few negative reviews. So how do you help them overcome that? And then how do you help your prospects overcome the objection of, this sounds too good to be true? Okay? How many of you have lost sales when a prospect says, I really like this, but it just sounds too good to be true? And so they just back out, okay? Now, if you are brand new to our Facebook group, you've never seen me before, you're brand new to TikTok here, because we've only started on TikTok about 6 weeks ago, or if you just started following me here on IG, you don't know who the hell I am. I am the chairman and founder of a company called Seventh Level, all right? So we're a sales training, obviously a global sales training company, and we train people exactly like you watching me right now. So we train sales professionals exactly like you. We train sales management and managers like you. We train sales executives and leaders like you. We train businesses, companies, entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants like you. Anybody who has a product or service that they want to sell more of. And we train you by transforming the way you and your team sell by learning specific skilled questions and techniques that, get this, actually work with human behavior. Actually work with human behavior. Do you actually know what that means? Okay, rather than work against it, right? We don't want to use techniques that work against human behavior, that trigger prospects to shut down emotion, that trigger objections, that trigger our prospects to go into fight or flight mode. Now, this methodology is known as NEPQ. It stands for Neuro-Emotional Persuasion Questioning. We teach you with the right tonality, the right delivery of the questions, because you can't sound like a scripted robot, that puts your prospects at ease. It eliminates sales pressure. Can you imagine if the sales pressure, the sales resistance was gone, and it triggers your prospects to actually want to engage, want to open up to, because they feel like you might have something important to them, okay? So we're going to talk about that today. Now, I want you to go, now, depending on what platform you're on, I want you to go smash the like button. So if you're on a Facebook group, if you're on LinkedIn, I want you to go smash the like button. If you're on IG or TikTok, smash the heart button. I better see hundreds of smashed likes and smashed hearts. I want you to smash the heart button, smash the like button. All told, on all 7 platforms, I got about 500 of you on here on all 7 of these platforms. So go smash the heart button, smash the like button, okay? The reason why I have you do that, it creates more engagement on those social media sites, and it triggers more people to be able to actually see this training, and it helps them sell more of their products and services as well. Okay, enough about me. I know none of you selfishly care about me. You only care about learning how to overcome those 2 objections. All right, so what do you say? I still love you guys. What do you say when the prospect says, you know, I just don't think we're going to go ahead with it. We did some research and we saw some negative reviews about your company online. Now, what do you say? Okay. First of all, let me show you how to do this. First of all, you have to understand and find out what that actually means. What does it actually mean when they say they saw a bunch of negative reviews online? Okay. How many did they actually see? That objection right there can easily be diffused once you ask a few questions that helps the prospect answer that objection themselves. So let me role play with myself. I'm going to show you to do this. I hope you're writing this down. Now, here's the thing. If you guys want to start learning these type of skills, because I'm just giving you like little hors d'oeuvres on these lives. I just give you little stuff to nibble on. I give you like 1/10, you know, if it's like 100,000 piece puzzle, I'm giving you one piece of that 100,000 piece puzzle today. But if you want to learn advanced skills that work with human behavior like thousands of our clients are learning, that sell exactly what you are now, that are outselling you 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, if you want to start learning how to start making 10 grand a month in commissions in your industry with what you sell, or 15 grand a month in commissions, and I'm talking consistently every month, not 1 month, every month. You want to start learning skills to make $20,000 a month in commissions with what you sell, or $30,000 a month in commissions, or $40,000 a month in commissions with what you sell, $50,000 a month in commissions with what you sell, or even higher, then I want you to message me right now. So if you're on TikTok, message me right now. I'll give you some options. If you're on IG, send me a DM right now. I'll give you some training options. If you're in the Facebook group, message me. If you're in LinkedIn, message me. If you can't figure out how to message me, you can just post hashtag NEPQ. So you can post hashtag NEPQ, and either myself or someone on our team will message you more details to see if we can help. All right. So we have to first find out, what do they actually mean when they say we saw a bunch of negative reviews online? How many did they see? So let me role play with myself. I'm going to show you how to easily resolve this, help them resolve it. This is one of the most easiest objections in the world to help your prospect overcome. If you lose a sale from this, you just haven't learned human behavior yet, okay? Prospect says, you know, we were doing some research over the weekend, and we saw your company has some bad reviews. You simply ask an NEPQ clarifying question first. How do you mean by bad reviews? So that's the first question. How do you mean by bad reviews? That's the first question you ask. That's simple. It's an NEPQ clarifying question. When you say bad reviews, what do you mean exactly? Or how do you mean by bad reviews? Then the prospect says something like this. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, there were some people saying some bad things about your company. And then you ask, I mean, were these actual clients? Were these actual clients, or just some negative people online who were never clients? That's the first question you ask. Were these actual clients, or just some negative people online? Now, why would you ever ask that? Because first of all, a lot of reviews, maybe you guys don't understand, a lot of reviews you get, that your company gets, are not actually from real clients. They might be from somebody that's a competitor. They might be from somebody on the outside that's just trying to take your company down. So you ask that simple question. That is a real live question. And it gets the prospect to think that maybe a lot of the reviews they saw weren't even from real clients, that they could be making a mistake. So it puts that seed of doubt in their mind that the reviews they heard, that they read, might not be from real clients. They might be making a mistake here. So were these, and you slow this down when you ask, because you're curious, and you say, were they actual clients, or just some negative people online? See my facial expressions, my tonality? Even if you're on the phone and they can't see you, you would still do that, because that affects your tonality, it affects your body language, okay? And that comes across in your tone, all right? Then they're going to say, well, I mean, I think some were clients, but I'm not sure if they were all clients. And then you're going to say, now, when you say you saw some negative reviews, how many did you actually see? Now, why would you want to ask them how many they saw? Because let's say that you sell for Range Rover, and Range Rover has 3.9 million clients, and there's 12 negative reviews. Well, what would that mean? That 99.99999% of the clients are happy. That's what that means, right? So we want to ask them, because when they say we saw negative reviews, does that mean they saw 10,000? Does that mean they saw 3? Does that mean they saw 3,000? We don't know what that means, okay? So here's what you want to ask. Now, when you say you saw negative reviews, how many did you actually see? Okay? Now, let's pretend for a second that you sell for more of a SMB company, okay? And let's say online you've got hundreds of positive reviews, but let's say that you have 10 or 15 negative reviews. So they come back and they say, well, you know, I didn't really count them up, but if I was guessing, I probably saw maybe 10 or 15 negative reviews. Then you're going to ask, okay, and you're going to act concerned. You have to show empathy. You have to have concern. So, okay, so you saw around 10 to 15 negative reviews, and some were not even clients, right? So we have, just so you're aware, Amy, we have a little bit over 5,000 clients now. So let's just say out of those 15 reviews, that let's just say 11 of them were real clients. That would be 11 negative reviews out of 5,000 clients that said that we were bad for whatever reason. So that would be about, what is the math on that? That would be, get the calculator out, that'd be about 0.02%. So 0.02%. So that would be about 1/5 of 1%. So about 1/5 of 1% that were complaining, while our other clients that would leave 99.8% have had great experiences and actually gotten the results they came to us for. So help me understand, if we have a 99.8% success rate, what would that possibly mean about us getting our clients results? See what I just did there? Did anybody pick what I just did there? Okay. I boiled it down to 99.8% success rate. Okay. Let me go over that again. Okay. So you saw around 10 to 15 negative reviews, and I think you said some of those weren't clients, right? Okay. So let's just say 11 out of those 15 were actual clients. So we have like 5,130 some clients. So if 11 clients out of 5,132 said that we were bad for whatever reason, maybe they didn't like my hair, that would be, let me get it out on the calculator. I'm from Arkansas. My mom says I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So that would be, okay, that would be 0.02%. So that would be about 1/5 of 1% that were complaining, while the other 99.8% of clients have had great experiences and actually gotten results. So if we have a 99.8% success rate, what would that possibly mean about us getting our clients results? And then the prospect is, they're not going to argue. They're going to say, well, yeah, it sounds like you guys do great things. Then you would say, well, yeah, I mean, our clients would say that for sure, but can I possibly make a suggestion to you? Prospect says, sure, go ahead. Have you ever considered that no matter how great you do for your clients, that there will always be some people that for whatever reason will not do what they're supposed to do on their end? And then who do they usually blame that on? And then the prospect is going to say, well, yeah, they blame the company. I mean, we have clients like that complain, so, thanks for clearing that up. That is the easiest objection in the world to help them overcome. Hopefully that helped you on that objection.